Hello Year 7. Today we are looking at right and straight angles. So, a special name that we need to learn here is adjacent angles. So adjacent angles are angles that are side by side and they share a vertex and an arm. So to give you an idea of what that looks like, here is my point that's going to be my vertex, and this is my common arm. If I have one angle coming out one side and another angle coming out the other side, those angles are sharing the common arm and that common vertex. So we call them adjacent angles. Complementary angles are a special type of adjacent angles where the two angles add up to give 90 degrees. So a diagram for this would be, here is my right angle, and that right angle is going to be cut into two angles. One of them I'm going to call A and the other one I'm going to call B. So that means that A plus B, those two angles added together, would have to equal 90 degrees. And we call them complementary angles. Supplementary angles are angles that add to give 180 degrees. So 180 degrees is a straight line. If I cut that into two different angles, so again, so that I have angle A and angle B, those two angles are going to equal 180 degrees. Okay, so we're going to use this information to help us find the values of things in different diagrams. So if we have a right angle, we know that those angles are going to add to 90 degrees. If we have a straight angle, we know that they're going to add to give 180. So in this type of work, we have to calculate the pronumeral, so that will be the A in these questions, but we also have to be able to give reasons. So let's have a look at the first question. We have two angles in this right angle here. So we're going to make this into a little equation that we're going to solve. The angle A plus the angle that is 35, those two angles together are making a right angle, so they must equal 90 degrees. Now I'm going to use the equation skills that we've just learnt about in our previous topic to solve this equation. So I'm going to minus 35 from both sides, and then A will be equal to 90 minus 35, which is 55 degrees. Now, to give the reason, we put that in brackets over on the right-hand side. Now, the reason has two parts. The first part is that you want to name the shape that you've been given, and this shape was a right angle. So we say right angle. Now, you can write the word angle. Okay, I could write the word like this, right angle equals 90 degrees. The second part is what it means. We want the name and what it means. Now, if you don't want to write the word angle, we can shorten that to be our angle symbol, which means it's like an L. We have flat across the bottom, but a sloping vertical arm. So right angle equals 90 degrees would also be acceptable. So either one of those, you don't need to have them both, but just choose one of those. Okay, let's do the next one. This time we have a straight angle that's been cut up into two pieces. I'm going to add the two pieces together. I have an A and I have a 55. I always like to put the pronumeral first because that's how we like to see our equations. Those two things added together make 180 degrees. To solve the equation, I'm going to subtract the 55 away from both sides, and that will give me A equals 180 minus 55, which is 125 degrees. The reason for this one, again, it has two parts. The name is straight angle, so you could write the word angle or the symbol angle. So straight angle, and a straight angle is always equal to 180. So straight angle equals 180 for the reason. Okay, so that is it. They're the two types of things you're going to be doing. And now you need to go to your workbook and do pages 11 through to 14.